5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The world is filled with all kinds of religions, each of them with their own beliefs, each of them with their own traditions, and most importantly, their faith. All of the people that we pass by on a day-to-day basis are all inclined to one of these religions. All of them directed by their own faith. One of these religions is Judaism, a religion formed from the root teachings of the Bible. Its followers are called Jews. And the religion stems from the most basic foundations of the biblical history.
Hi guys, Adi Ortiz here. So I'm gonna explain to you the brief history of Judaism is a religious faith of the Jewish people of the ancient times. The origins of Jewish faith are explained throughout the Torah. According to the text, God first revealed himself to a Hebrew man named Abraham, who became known as the founder of Judaism. Jews believe that God made a special covenant with Abraham and that he is and his descendants were chosen people who would create a great nation. Abraham's son Isaac and his grandson Jacob also became central figures in ancient Jewish history. Jacob took the name Israel, and his children and future generations become known as Israelites. More than 1,000 years after Abraham, the prophet Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt after being a slave for hundreds of years. According to scriptures, God revealed his laws, known as the Ten Commandments, to Moses at Mount Sinai.
Hi guys, I'm Israel Doria, and we're here to talk about Jewish practices. So, according to Barclay Center at Georgetown.edu, Jewish practices vary between denominations in the details and regardless of their observance. Shabbat or Sabbath is the weekly day of rest from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday, during which observant Jews attend synagogue and refrain from work. Prayer recitations generally occur 3 times a day with a fourth of Shabbat and holidays. Religious clothing such as the kippah head covering for men and worn at all times by Orthodox Jews as the keep or during periods like prayer and religious study by many non-Orthodox Jews. Traditionally, Jewish kosher dietary laws determine what animals may be eaten. For example, mammals with split hooves that chew their cud and sea animals with fins and scales. How foods may be eaten, dairy and meat may not be eaten together. That's according to their practices. And how many animals may be slaughtered, reform, and how animals may be slaughtered. Reform Judaism does not generally follow kosher rules. The relative roles of men and women in Jewish practices vary across denominations with greater gender differentiation in Orthodox Judaism.
The basic Jewish beliefs includes God exists, God is one and unique, God is incorporeal, God is eternal, prayer is to be directed to God alone and to no other. The words of the prophets are true. Moses was the greatest of the prophets and his prophecies are true. The Torah was given to Moses. There will be no other Torah. God knows the thoughts and deeds of the men. God will reward the good and punish the wicked. The Messiah will come. The dead will be resurrected.